Hello, this is John Harder, aka Wealth Biz, and I am doing broadcast. Oh, I didn't put the number on. I have no idea what it is. Probably something like 199. No, 89. No, 109. No. Okay, so I don't really know. Okay, so what matters more than to know how many broadcasts I did is that we grow the community of TBC. This is the most important thing. It's actually broadcast number 192. Yes, broadcast number 192. And you know, I for quite a few months, I was, when I was doing broadcasts, I wasn't speaking my heart. I wasn't speaking from the heart. I did for some time. When I first began, I spoke from the heart, and then there was, sort of some of the things came up, and da da da, and I thought, well, tune better with, maybe I'm not talking about things, related to TBC enough. And so I started more just, focusing on the things that I figured that others wanted me to focus on, or, I don't really know, but I came to conclusion that if I'm going to do this, I've got to speak from the heart. I got to speak that which comes from within. Because I am a huge believer in the fact that I and the Father are one. There is one. There is only one. There is only one power. There is only one energy. There is only one. And we can take so many examples from nature. So, how nature works. And yeah, well, maybe we've not been fed the right information, as I have often pointed out in other videos before, that how the industrial revolution, the drivers of the industrial revolution have put everything backwards. Everything that we're taught in the education system, everything that we have been taught, everything that is set up in the pharmaceutical system, most of the drugs that the pharmacies sell are actually poison because they are petroleum based. It's not for human consumption. And whenever there would be somebody, doctors who had discovered, you see, we are, as people, we are looking for solutions. And when there would be doctors who had found a solution for cancer and diseases like that, and there was evidence of cures, well, the next thing they would be, face down in the river. Or they'd be in a hotel somewhere, having committed suicide with 2 or 3 bullets in their head. Listen, It's not by accident that the world is set up the way it is. It's not by accident. The drivers of the revolution, they have put us where we are. Okay, and I am incredibly grateful for TC having come along and creating a mission and even putting a currency with that mission. This is incredible, guys. This is really incredible. Okay, but there's something that I want to talk about, and that is, and I want to go to it a bit. But the fact is, we have incredible wealth right within ourselves. Happiness comes from within. And from within are all the cures for all diseases, all the wealth, everything that we can want in life comes from within. You see, we live in a world where in order to be a doctor, you have to have a license. Listen, license for what? License because you've been put through what? A bunch of training where people actually have, books that've been written on all of the way, that how should I say, that are in sync with all of the bizarre setup that the world has. Yeah, exactly. That's why you need a license, so that to make sure that you're actually not going to help people. You're going to be feeding them poisons, and you're going to, and the only other option, of course, is the knife. You operate. No operations are ever needed. Never. Operations are not needed. We have the spirit. Listen, I'm going to say it this way. We have the spirit of the living God. The same power that created us in the womb. It's an energy that permeates all things. Everything comes from one place. I'd like to give us just one example here for a little bit, and I've used this before. I just because I think it's the simplest example that I can think of. Okay, and that's the fact: when we plant a seed in the ground, we, as a person, as a human being, we have the expectation that that plant is going to come up and it's going to grow and it's going to yield its fruit. Why do we plant it in the first place? Just to have it? Well, maybe if we're 3 years old, maybe, but as grown-ups, we have a purpose. We have a purpose why we do that. Why do we plant a seed? We have a purpose. We want to enjoy the fruit afterwards. We want to enjoy the fruit. Now, here's the beautiful thing. Here's the beautiful thing. Now, it's not by accident that we say Mother Earth. It's not by accident. You see, the Mother Earth and the Father of the universe, all energy that permeates every aspect in life that we have, every thought, every breath we breathe, our vision, our hearing, every sound, every feeling, everything is energy. Everything is energy. There is only one. There's only one. But Father, the Father of the universe, and Mother Earth are one. You see, the ground doesn't care. It doesn't care if you plant, what should we say, a marijuana seed, or a, or should we say, a corn plant or, you know, a sunflower seed. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. That is, that resonates with that seed, attracts, and the seed attracts from in the ground to for it to sprout and begin to grow. And as soon as it comes up out of the ground, see, the first thing that it is looking for the Father. It is looking for the energy, for the atmosphere. First thing. And once it does, once it comes out and starts springing into life, there can be clots of dirt, there can be rocks around it, there, you know, right nearby it, it'll push them aside, or if it can't push them, it will grow and shape itself to come through anyway. It will do whatever it takes. How many of us are that focused? How many of us people are that focused? You see, the plant has only one option. It is locked in to the frequency of that energy. You see, the energy, the frequencies they're all there for everything that exists in the world. Everything is just a different frequency of energy. And as the plant that has been planted keeps it focused only on one thing. If it's a sunflower plant, sunflower seed, it has no other vibration. And once that hangs there, once that big flower hangs there and attracts from the universe the energy to fill those kernels and producing an abundant crop from one seed. I mean, you get what? Thousands of seeds. And from one flower sometimes, maybe usually, but it is definitely many hundreds. Okay, so now, if we as humans, if we were that focused on an idea that we have, we would yield so much fruit. It would be absolutely incredible. But, okay, so let's face it. We can't all day, every day, and during the night only think of one thing, because your thoughts is what creates. Your thoughts is what creates. What your main thoughts focus on, that is what you are creating. If you are focused on how hard it is, you know, to get more people into the program, making it so incredibly hard for yourself, because your subconscious says, hey, you know, if it's hard, all right, here it is, you know, I'm going to produce, I'm going to magnify that it's hard, because that's what the subconscious does. It always magnifies what you focus on. Now, if you know this and you say, okay, you know what, instead of it being hard, I'm going to stop thinking about how hard it is. I'm going to stop thinking about a solution. I'm going to keep my thinking on how do I really get a lot of people into the program, regardless of how hard it is. Just, you know, keep focused on what do I do, what do I say, how do I act, what all is there I need to do in order to have that happen. And as you keep your mind on that, your subconscious will start working for you. It will start giving you ideas. Yeah, you can do this, you can do that. And as soon as you have ideas, you must follow them. Follow those ideas, and you will produce results like you never thought possible. All right, now I want to share the screen for a little bit, because I you know, I am always grateful for admin and for the effort that admin is putting forth. Okay, so there is a blog post that I wanted to talk about for just a little bit here, and that is the Christmas or the holiday rewards. You see stores. My goodness, I was in Walmart, and there are so many specials. And and you look at some of those specials, and you think you got to think to yourself, okay, what exactly is special here? Because there's the price of the package, and it's no question about it. It's a beautiful package. But you lift it up and you look at it and you say, well, yeah, okay, so there's the price and here's the package, and quite obviously you're paying for the package, not for what's in the package, but for the package, because there's certainly nothing in it hardly. Okay, but those are specials. Okay, so you got to figure out for yourself what the special actually is. All right. Okay, so but when we look at what admin does, to TBC admin, they do exact opposite. They do the exact opposite. The special, instead of having just a especially beautiful package with hardly anything in it, they fill it with more cookie rewards. Cookie rewards, by the way, are incredible. They really are incredible. When you think about what the wealth really see rewards for growing the community, for helping and being active and helping to grow the community, it's incredible. It just is. And come holidays, when you see all of these specials where where the display of poverty is again, how should I say, displayed even in more detail by higher by more brilliant or bright and beautiful packages with basically empty. So, and you look at TBC and wow, it's the exact opposite. So I was going over this blog here, and I was just noticing how TBC, how admin has again given, again put a special on for more rewards, more to help us out more. If we could get more people really enthused and really, but guys, I have to say that we are so entrenched in the idea of, let me just stop the screen share here. Okay, so, but we are so entrenched in the idea of poverty that it's almost difficult to even see the benefits that are made available to us. I was talking with a couple of guys yesterday in town, and after talking with them just a little bit, and I was talking about TBC, I very quickly realized this is a waste of time. I'm wasting my time and their, because oh man, you can have the best of an opportunity for people. They are so entrenched in poverty that they can't see. They can't see. It's kind of like there's a fox in the chicken coop, and he's having a buffet. And so you're trying to offer the chickens an escape. you know, you tell him, you know, look, the fox is in here, and he's eating, you know, chicken after chicken. Don't you wanna help? Wouldn't you like to a way out if you could? And they're laughing at you. What? You're trying to help me out of the chicken coop? You know? I mean, hey, you know what? At the fox, who cares if the fox gets me? Or what is it, guys? What is it? What is it? Anyhow, so for those of you who are not in TBC yet, and you are, and you know, you're watching this video, you have you begin to understand that there is a power within us. Well, then let's put that power to use and make massive, how should I say, take massive advantage of the opportunities that are available. Open your mind and listen. You know, being closed-minded, you know, it's like they rely on that fox. It's like they're relying on that fox. They're like, you know what? Yeah, that fox is eating lots of chickens, but you know, so far he hasn't eaten me, so I'm happy. What? What? Okay, so anyhow, if you're watching this, I would say this: approach everything with an open mind. I know we've been taught through school and from our peers and everywhere, we've been taught to have a closed mind. Churches teach it, schools teach it, everywhere we're being taught to don't fall into any traps. Be very careful. Guys, there are no traps. The only traps that exist is the one you're caught in. That's the only trap there is. Okay, so so beneath this video, I have links there that you can where you can get started. And do contact me. Feel very, very free and liberated to contact me. I am very happy to help you. I don't need you to join the opportunity. I don't need you to join the opportunity. It's not necessary for me. It's necessary for you. If you can't see that, then I'm sorry to have wasted your time. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. Peace.